Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm Lakeisha here, and I just wanted to celebrate good times. Come on. You're like, celebrate the number 7. Well, if you follow me, hey, Sharmanita, how you doing? You know that I blog and I scope about my faith and my weight loss journey. Hey, Moyar, welcome. Yes, and if you're joining on the replay, welcome. Those on the web watching live on the replay, welcome. And favorite and retweet the broadcast notifications so I can greet you. So I am still on my journey. Actually, 468 days, I think, 469 days actually on my journey. And I have a lot to celebrate. So I wanted to come on and kind of Thank you, Sharmanita. I wanted to come on and, celebrate with you guys because you guys have been with me from the beginning, right? When I started scoping and everything and blogging and all of that. So I wanted to come on and celebrate God's goodness and faithfulness in my life. So the first thing I wanted to celebrate was my July weight loss updates. You can find that at my blog, sharemyworldshow.com, and you can see pictures, and you can see my other previous updates as well. But the number 7, why is that so significant? Well, in biblical numerology, the number 7 represents completion. God created the heavens and the earth, 7 days, he rested, and it's perfection. So I said, wow, I had a lot of things happen in this 7th month. And 8 represents new beginnings. So it's like God is completing some things for me in July, the 7th month, or the end of a 7, number 7 kind of thing. And then I'm looking forward to what he's going to do for me in the 8th month and going forward the new year. So the first thing, like I said, my weight loss. How many pounds do you think I lost? Well, I'll tell you. So far, since I started this journey in April 2015, I have lost 83 pounds. Yes, I give God the glory for that. And if you follow my blog, I have been doing visual representations of it. And go to my blog and check it out, and you'll see what 83 pounds looks like. I'm telling you, when you do that, and even if you're on a journey for weight loss or anything, find something to get a visual representation of what you're striving for, because that is going to give you perspective. I told you guys when I started, like you think you just lose 1 pound and you're like, man, that's it. But when you look at what 1 pound represents, you're like, wow, that's something. And you need to, really honor and celebrate everything. I go to the 10th of a pound. So go to my blog and check it out. Again, sharemyworldshow.com. So 83 pounds. But here's the thing, okay? I only lost 1.8 pounds since June. Now, the old me would have been so discouraged, so distraught, so disappointed. Now, I'm not saying, hey, Muhammad, I'm not saying I'm not, but that would have caused me to make emotional decisions regarding my eating, exercise habits, just, want to crawl up in the bed and just lay there, like be depressed, right? But God is faithful on this journey. And as I've been telling you, it's not that I'm just losing this weight. Okay, yes, I'm losing the pounds. I'm very grateful for that. But God has helped me to change my mindset and my emotions. He's healing me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So when I did not experience my normal weight loss, which would be around 1 pound a week at least, I was just like, wow. But God's giving me perspective. He's helping me to be kind to myself. He's helping me to, be optimistic, to know that, okay, well, you didn't lose it now, but that doesn't mean you're never going to lose it. You see what I'm saying? So that's hope, where before I was hopeless. So even though I lost, only 1.8 pounds, and you go to my blog and you'll see what I was talking about. And you even see, like, I haven't even been on scoping, right? Well, I had some technical difficulties to get on, but just feeling a little, I don't know, life, right? Issues, home, family, there's all kind of stuff going on. And I wanted to tell you guys this. Why is it when you are dealing with adversity, the first casualty of the adversity is yourself? Why is that? Casualty meaning that we don't treat ourselves right. Meaning that we allow the worries of the world, the cares of the world, our problems, everything else to consume us, and then we don't take care of ourselves. I mean, it's just really bad. Now, mind you, I didn't go like just, emotionally eating and all that kind of stuff, whatever. I mean, I indulged. I looked back and was able to reflect and see my exercises weren't as intense as before because I hurt my knee. So I was doing lower impact exercises. So I know that was part of it. Then in terms of indulging, yeah, I did indulge, but it wasn't, like I said, I was still mindful because I'm still tracking on my meals. But I know that when I get consumed by things, I wasn't tracking my water intake. You see, I was drinking. I was just thinking like, oh, okay. But when you don't track, you don't know what you're doing. You're thinking, yeah, next thing you know, you're like, well, I only really drank a half of, like, this is like 32 ounces. Like, I only drank 16 ounces for the whole day. When I was usually drinking, you know, at least 2, almost 3 of them. So, you know, things like that. So that's what I wanted to say to you as well. For lessons learned from me, don't let you be a casualty of what life is bringing your way. Okay, allow God to continue to heal you so that you can be able to press past those adversities. Hey, Sherm, thanks for joining back in. And that's what He's helping me to do. And again, not being so hard on yourself and allowing yourself to, you know, to grace and mercy to receive it and move one day at a time. So that's the first thing, my weight loss. And you can see I did some new things. Guess what size I'm wearing now? You want to guess? Okay, I'll tell you. I was 5 feet 4 inches. I'm 5 feet 4 inches still. 280 pounds when I started this journey, right? Now I'm 197 pounds. But at my highest weight, this is even before 280, okay? I used to wear a size 26, 28. Yes, I did. But guess what I'm wearing now? A size 12. Now, it depends on the designer. Any ladies out there know designer, the cut and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But you can go on my blog and see that I actually went into a store. This was Guy, Being Brave, one of my favorite designers. I never was able to wear her clothes, but I really liked her designs, classic in style. Ann Taylor went in there and was able to actually try on some dresses that were a size 12. Can you believe that? This is how I know God is moving and He's changing me. He's transforming me, right? So that's the one thing, like I said, with my weight loss. So the other 7s that I wanted to celebrate was, can you believe that it's been 7 years? Thank you. There's been 7 years since I started my online talk show. It started as an online talk radio show, Share My World Show on Blog Talk Radio, 7 years ago. God gave me the idea to get online and share my world, share my stories, share things that I'm going through, being transparent to be able to inspire and encourage other people to share their story because they have a story as well. So can you believe July 2009, 7 years ago, I started that show. And I'm still doing it. Now, mind you, I took a little hiatus the past couple of months because I said I had some technical problems. And I'm trying to figure out the best platform to deliver my message so that I can really maximize my following and the reach. But I'm not giving up on the show. It's still there. So if you want to check out archived episodes on Blog Talk Radio, go there, blogtalkradio.com, look for Share My World Show. You can look up some other archived episodes. I started doing like simulcasts on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Share My World Show. And I eventually moved to Blab. Okay, so you can go to blab.im/Lakeisha Riddick and you can see some of my shows there. Great content, great stories of inspiration and encouragement, not just from me, but from other people as well. So that's the second thing. Now, guess what? Another 7 I did. Okay, it happened in July. Do you realize it's been 1 year? Hey, Sandy, welcome. It's been 1 year since I started blogging. I started my blog 40 days after April, published it 40 days after April 20th, 2015, where I was started to share my journey because I had blogged for 40 days, right? Privately. Hey, you have to accept my invitation to speak at my... Oh, wow, Shermanita. Who's this gorgeous lady on Scope? Please put Lakeisha on. Wow, Shermanita, I'm honored. Well, just let me know details so I can be able to work it out. Look at God. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. So I was able to actually push past my fears, hey Vegan Gym, and to get on and do a blog. My husband helped set it up. I mean, kind of rustic, and get it out there. And I've been blogging ever since. So can you believe that? Another milestone that happened in July. The other milestone that actually happened in July in terms of 1 year is I created a Facebook group for ladies that struggle with traditional weight loss issues and wanted to, try something different. Basically inspired by my story. Thank you so much for the hearts. Yes, if you like this content, you give me hearts, and you can share with your followers. I appreciate it. Thank you. So the group is called, it's a Facebook group, and it's private. It's called FAITH, and it's an acronym called Fit and Inspired Through the Holy Spirit. All these links, when I upload the video, I love the Facebook group. I need to interact more, and I will. Please do. Yes, it's a great forum for us all to interact, and you guys get the closest part of me because it's a private group. So you can ask me anything in the group. I can share more personal questions. If people don't get on the scopes or, my videos to ask questions, I could do it there. And I also have created a process that's similar to the process that I have gone through and I'm going through for my journey, called the Faith Weight Loss Journey of Transformation. It has 4 phases, and that information is in the group as well. So people can partake in that. And it's a interesting concept that God has given me, where it's scriptures, prayers, questions, devotional questions, all designed to be able to help you to connect with God, to deal with those root issues that have caused you to manifest the physical weight. Because for me, do people post their photos of their workout or foods and recipes or not? Like, oh yes, anything that's health, fitness related, yes. And you could check out, like, we have the daily calls of actions. I do like a meal prep Monday, a talk back Tuesday, where people can ask any kind of questions. Wednesdays, workout Wednesdays. Thursday is thankful Thursday. People could share why they're thankful for anything. Friday is fitness Fridays, where you could share any health fitness tips. And then Saturday is Super Saturday. I want to know what you're doing for fun. And Sunday is Soulful Sunday, where we can share inspiration, testimonies, scriptures, whatever, to kind of food for our soul. So yeah, it's all health, related, faith related. That's what it's all about. But the journey is, like I said, similar to my process, what God is doing. Get on it and interact more. Well, okay, come on in, Sandy. It's open. But I started the group with one person. I didn't want to start the group because, with Facebook, it's like you have to invite people. And, I was still dealing with fear issues and rejection issues. So I'm like, I don't want to invite anybody because I don't want them not to join. So I created the group, but Facebook wouldn't let me be great, okay? Because I had to invite somebody else to be a part of the group. I couldn't just create the group of myself. So I invited my sister. My sister was my first group member. And then, do you realize that the group has grown in this year to over 350 something people now? I get a lot of requests, and I'm going to say this too in this video. So I hope people are watching, and if you're interested in joining, please. But here's the thing. The group is on Facebook. Hey, Shayla. And it's private, but it's not a typical weight loss group, okay? Where, people come in, because a lot of people try to spam those types of groups, with their products and their services and that kind of thing. It's not allowed in my group, okay? My group is really focused on us connecting, okay? Me praying for you guys. I do pray for the ladies in the group, and for us to share our story. There's somebody else, I believe, in the group that has the answers that you need. I'm not going to have all the answers. Yes, I will interact. Yes, I will share everything that God has, given me to connect with you ladies, but somebody else in the group may be able to help you as well. And so I screen the people that are coming into the group. Not screen them to be like, oh, I don't like you, but screen people meaning that when you come into this group, you should be able to introduce yourself, share your reasons for joining, and how you discovered the group. If you're not able to do that within 3 days, I'm going to remove you from the group, because I want you to be able to connect. I want you to be able to give a face, to humanize yourself versus just being a little Facebook profile picture. So I'm just saying that, putting that out there, because, I get a lot of requests to join the group. And if I wanted to be all about quantity, I could have had over like 500, people. I had, because I am a numbers person. I started tracking it for the past couple of months. And I said, wow, I'm getting a lot of requests. But the thing is, I don't want it to grow so big where people don't want to connect. So if you want to connect, meaning that you want to engage, you want to share your story, you want to receive whatever God has for you, you want to partake in the process, the program process journey that I created is all available to you in the group. So, just send a request. And again, those links will be on, when I upload this to YouTube, you'll see all those links there. So I had my weight loss journey in July, right? I had my 7-year anniversary for my blog talk radio show and the show in July. I had the blog in July, and I had the Facebook group in July. And then guess what else I had in July? Anybody else want to take a guess what I experienced in celebrating number 7, the month of July? I celebrated my 19th wedding anniversary. So that's where I was also. My husband wanted to unplug. Can you believe that? We met online, and I'm thinking, why you want to unplug on our anniversary when that's how we met? And, we could just share our love. Thank you so much online. And he was like, no, babe, let's just, disconnect, unplug so that we can kind of reconnect with each other. And it was really good. So that's why I haven't been on as well. We had like a little staycation and that kind of thing. So 19 years, 21 years total that we've been together, but I celebrated that as well. Isn't that a lot of stuff to celebrate? And I said, wow, that's a lot of stuff to celebrate in the month of July, or dealing with the number 7. And I said, Guy, are you trying to tell me something? That this 7 is really significant. So I am working on completing some things. Shermanita, the things that we've discussed are in the works. So I am working on those things, working on some other things as well. And just really trying to be more obedient to God, what he's telling me. I guess, quicker to respond, because I know that what the message that I have is not just for me, but it's for other people as well. And I always want people to feel encouraged, right, when they hear my story. So never feel discouraged. Never compare yourself to me to be in a negative way, to be like, well, wow, Lakeisha's lost 83 pounds and I haven't lost anything, or that kind of thing. No, when you look at me and find hope to know that if God could do it for me, then you're next. That's what you should be able to look at me and say. That's why I tell you why I track my journey daily. Again, I could just be like, oh yeah, just skip over it and gloss over it and look at the big picture. It's to help you to see that this is a process. Whatever you're going through is a process. And until God is finished doing the work that he has in you, it's going to still be a process. But you can still hold on and be encouraged and not be discouraged, not be defeated, not be disappointed. And not saying that you're not going to be those things, but not dwell on those things and live in those moments. So anybody got any questions or anything else that maybe I could celebrate with you? Any milestones that you celebrated in July? I thought that was just kind of, like I said, wonderful that God gave me that little connection to all these little 7s that are significant for me for July. So again, my blog, sharemyworldshow.com, and my YouTube channel, Share My World Show, where you can see other videos that I've done. I appreciate that as well. And, again, share it with your followers if you think that they're going to like this content. So if no more questions or anything like that. And again, I'm so grateful that I have this platform and that you guys have, stay with me this entire time to follow my journey. So you can see, literally, right? You can see, and I see it myself as I'm doing the videos, right? To see my face, to see my skin complexion, because my skin complexion has even changed, to see my posture. Well, you can see the other things there that have changed, and getting a different kind of bra helps too, right? That's funny. But somebody asked me about that, and I'm like, yeah, the girls, do change there. Thank you. The girls do change with the weight loss process there. No reduction surgery, but I am grateful, and as I always have said, and I always will say, I don't take all of this credit for myself. Yes, I put in work. See, I'm scared about that. Well, I think that this goes with the territory, Shayla. It just, everything and for me, it's been gradual. So, it just kind of, everything's falling into place to get back proportionate, I guess. But I think the biggest thing for me on this journey is to always give God the glory. To let you know that's why it's not just about me. That's why you could do it too, because you put your work in and your faith, and God will do the rest. It's not just about me doing all of this work, because if it was that, I would have been lost the weight. years ago. I mean, I told you guys, I mean, we're smart enough to know what you need to eat and what you need to do to exercise, right? I mean, we know that. But for me and for many people out there, it's more than just the food and the exercise, right? If it wasn't, again, nobody would have weight issues. But until we deal with those root issues, until we allow God to heal them, nothing's going to change for long. I mean, and I said that as well. It'll change. It's while we feel good and we're rah, rah, rah. But then when life hits us again or other stuff happens, we go right back to the same mindset because nothing was really changed on the inside. So that's what I'm telling you, to be encouraged. And you can tell other people that as well that you see struggling. Not even just, again, with weight loss, but anything. Any stronghold on your life. Know that if you surrender to God and allow him to heal those areas, he can transform you totally into who he's originally created you to be. And then guess what? You can go out and help other people do the same by pointing them back to him, and he'll do the work, right? So thank you so much for following me and helping me to celebrate. Like I said, please go to my blog. You can subscribe. You could comment. You could share. Always respond to all the comments. And I appreciate the traffic that you send there because, you know, that's my place where I tell everything. And my Facebook page as well. You can, you know, like it, share my world show, and share, you know, things on there as well. So thank you so much. Again, I'm just so excited about what God is doing. Yes, only 1.8 pounds, but I've experienced so many other things. That's what I celebrated on the blog as well. I call them non-scale victories. So look in your life and look and see, well, what other things are you doing besides things that can be measured, you know, tangibly? Think about, you know, your emotions, you know, your mental state, your spiritual state. All of those things are other milestones that may have happened that may not necessarily be tied to something that can be qualified or quantified, right? That God can be able to help you to get that perspective, to have hope in him. So thank you so much for sharing my world. Now go and share your world with others. Be blessed.